Hey magic friends, my name is Paul, and what this is, fancy hands, I guess. Let me get my nose. So this is my magic table after I clean it up. Hey magic friends, my name is Paul. Welcome back to episode 5 of Magic Mondays. So before we dive into the review, I just wanted to comment briefly about some things that have helped me as a performer that hopefully will add value to you and your magic. Now while this may seem rudimentary, I have seen these steps overlooked by many performers. So here is a checklist for you that is crucial for you to make second nature. Number 1, smile. Smile. Secondly, please remember your spectator's name. And tertiary, and this ties right along with remembering their name and smiling, make them feel valued and important. The great thing about this, besides it makes you a much better performer and human being, is you don't have to perform to practice. You simply just have to talk to and meet people. The reactions that you will get without magic, I think you will notice immediately. Because when you smile, people are more comfortable around you. And when you remember their name, people feel connected and believe that you are listening to them. And to make them feel valued and important, actually listen to them. Now, that last one sounds simple, but there's a lot that goes on there. I'm not just talking verbally. There's a lot of body language cues that you'll pick up over time that you'll need to be aware of. And please always remember, people are being nice to you when they're watching you do what you love to do. So as a general rule of thumb, never, ever embarrass your audience members. That makes it a lot harder for the rest of us. Also note that your spectator is probably nervous because they have no idea what to expect. So let them know they're in safe hands when you're performing for them. And this can be as simple as, would you mind helping me? I promise I won't embarrass you. And I promise you, most people aren't actually doing these things. That's why when people do, they're easily set apart. So if you add this to an amazing magic performance, you're gonna stand out even more so. I hope that helped. So a review caveat. Hey, I got it! Please bear in mind, I'm not really in the magic circle. I don't know who the hottest magician for magicians is, but if I do find a creator I like, I do tend to get a lot of their magic. Lately, I've been looking into a lot of effects by Rick Lax, so I think we might have some back-to-back Lax. The reason why I've been checking out a lot of his effects is because they seem instantly relatable to humans, which is exactly what I'm after. And that's something I'm constantly in search of. Also, he has a lot of effects that are not only relatable, but do not include cards. While I do enjoy card tricks, I would much rather use something else, something more random to create a magic moment. So today I'll be reviewing his laptop lecture, which is available at Penguin. So I do enjoy Rick Lax, and because of that, I'm currently looking into a few other of his effects. And the only other effect I've purchased by him is To Do Voodoo, which I'm a big fan of. So right out the gate, there's a lot of material on here. Tricks with everyday objects like chip bags and ties, and you also have some coins and card tricks. While I won't be adding most of these effects to my routines, I did get something out of this that hasn't happened to me for a long time. It got my creative juices flowing again. And this could be in part due to the fact that this isn't professionally produced. So it really seems like you're there with Rick one-on-one. So it seemed like a session which, again, released my creative juices. I probably could have said that differently. You can tell that he really cares a lot about his magic. And apparently he doesn't perform a lot. He spends most of his time creating, which I thought was interesting. However, on the opposite side, if you're not as big a fan of Rick Lax and you already know a lot about magic, you're probably not going to get much value out of this. I personally think Rick has a lot more powerful effects that can be purchased separately. But if you're newer to magic, like Rick Lax, like sessioning, and like thinking creatively about your magic, then I think you will definitely take some things away from this. Another element is this has some cool effects that could be performed one-on-one in front of a camera, so for all you shameless self-promoters out there. Overall, I'm not going to be using a lot of these effects, but some I will be using strictly for social media. I enjoyed the session experience and the care that Rick Lax has for his magic, but this definitely is not for everyone. So that's it for the laptop lecture review. I'm currently looking into a few of his other effects like Binary Code and Binary Code 2.0, and if you could recommend any of his other effects to me, I would love to check them out. I also sincerely appreciate you guys interacting with me. A very kind person knew that I was looking into torn and restored card effects, so they informed me about Aftershock by Justin Miller. Now, I can't review this just yet because I'm still practicing it, but I am excited about this and a few of his other effects. So, thank you so much for watching. Have fun this week practicing and performing magic. I'll see you next Monday. Peace.